Good morning, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, Mustache March is still in full effect. I got 10 or 11 more days. I can finally shave it off. I need to. It is getting ridiculous. So, I'm wearing glasses today. All you folks who wear glasses and contacts know there's at least 2 or 3 days in a year where your eye feels like that baby alien from the Alien movies, just grabbing it, and there's no possibility of putting a contact in there. So that happened last night when I was taking out my contact. Out of nowhere, it was searing pain, horrible pain. I thought for sure that piece of the contact had somehow broken off. It was floating in my eye somewhere, and I was in misery. I asked my wife to look in there, and she's like, I don't see anything. Like, I could have sworn I saw something like swelling at the corner of it. And my wife, who's a doctor, said, like, that's a tear duct. Like, there's like some like zit-looking thing in there. It's like, get it. I'm like, I can't describe how bad that pain was. And my doctor wife said it's most likely you have a corneal abrasion or a scratch or something, like a very minor eye issue, because she's seen patients in the ER who think that there's pieces of sand or rock, or there's like small particles, like it feels like there's something in your eye, when in reality you just damaged your eye, and 24 hours or 48 hours later it's better. But in that moment I was sure that there was something in my eye. And I described my pain. I was an 8 out of 10. And I didn't know how I was going to get to sleep because I couldn't even close my eye. It was just, you folks who have contacts know. At least 2 or 3 times a year, the contacts just aren't happening. And I've been doing this since I was 13 years old. It's automatic motion, contact in, contact out. And in the contact out motion, it's just like, all hell broke loose in my eye. It was, like I said, it was worse than usual. It was not just I'm not wearing contacts today. It was like, is there something in my eye? Did a piece of this thing break off and float around somewhere in my eye? And I was just so miserable because the mornings are so hard with drop off. And I was just dreading the whole thing. It's like, what a start to the week. And I made a comment when I was just in this state of misery, like I'm not gonna be able to sleep, I'm gonna be up all night, have to deal with the girls, on no sleep, and teach all day on no sleep. I said, like man, like I'm about to turn 40 in a few months. I said, I'm glad my 30s are over, because my 30s have been garbage. I'm looking forward to my 40s. I did get to sleep. I took a NyQuil to help, and then I'm just feeling a lot better this morning. It was moderate discomfort when I woke up, and as I went through the morning, it got better. It's just a minor thing. Just like my wife said, 24 hours, 48 hours, it's completely better. But in that moment, I was ready. I was dismissive of an entire decade. I was in such pain that all I could see was the negative, and just like the 30s, just to wipe it all out. The 30s have been garbage. Bring on a new decade. Because I was having that minor pain. And that got me to thinking about Adam Smith, who noted that he said something like, if you read in a newspaper at breakfast about 10,000 people in China who have died in an earthquake, you'll be sad for a moment, then turn the page, and you'll forget about it by the time lunch comes around. But if you have a small injury on your pinky, and it hurts a great deal, it'll occupy you the entire day. Because we are consumed by self-interest and have a hard time seeing the bigger picture sometimes. because all we see is the minor thing. I was ready to throw away I was dismissive of an entire decade of my life. And in such a foul mood because my eye hurt. So as you move forward through this day, and through the rest of your week, ask yourself, is this a minor thing that could be better in 24 or 48 hours? Or is this something major that actually is a big deal? Because in our shared humanity, sometimes we don't see the things that are easily resolved, although temporarily painful, and can sometimes lose sight of what's important. So, hope those words have been helpful today. Go forth and conquer. Lurz out.